What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. We're out here on what is started as a very rainy, very gray day, but is turning into a much more blue and nice day. So hopefully that trend continues and the weather clears up. Rainy days are good and bad, in my opinion. The good about them is not too many people come out to just kick tires in the rain. All honesty, you'd have to be a sick individual to like coming out in the rain just to kick tires. So that can be good. The rain kind of filters out the shoppers and gets them down to the buyers. But the downside is rain sucks. And there's just less action usually on a rainy day. But today's actually been fairly busy so far. Met with a customer this morning that was interested in that 21. They're interested in that 20. Wow, that is unbelievably hot. They're interested in that 21 RAV4 that we just purchased the other day. That I showed you guys, the Lunar Rock one. So that was a very nice unit there. Unfortunately, that one's not out of the shop yet and ready to go. So we're gonna bring her back as soon as it is ready. We also had a couple of other customers come in earlier today looking at some different used cars, and one of them that Akira worked with was actually interested in either a Bronco or a Lightning. I believe they're coming back tomorrow to take delivery of their Bronco. So it's off to a good Sunday. We're gonna keep it pushing here. Looks like we're gonna have some action today, and that is always good news. So we're gonna see what today holds. First thing that I handled this morning already before we got this camera going up is I did get the posts all put up for yesterday's video. I did get the video posted last night like I usually do, but I didn't get the announcement posts put on Facebook and Instagram. So got that up. I slacked on it yesterday because it was just late by the time I got home and settled in. I was really tired for whatever reason. But I'm gonna start trying to do thumbnails on everyday's videos now for YouTube and see if that helps the viewership. Try and get it out there a little bit more, draw people in a little bit more. But that's the goal, just trying to get better at all of my social media posting every day, get more interesting content. Of course, with the daily vlogs, I get it that it isn't the most entertaining. I'm not doing action-based stuff. I'm not out here doing a ton of stuff with the cars every day, but I'm gonna try and do more of that for the short form content. The day in the life of a car salesman is just a series really for me to document the journey that I go through, everything from starting back off in this business to wherever it ends up down the line, so we can see how this builds. And right now is definitely in the struggle phase. You're trying to rebuild relationships with a lot of people, rebuild that referral basis. That I had a great referral basis for aftermarket parts working at 4-wheel parts for so many years. A lot of people come in asking for me and keeping their builds going, but I need to rebuild that now when it comes to actual vehicles and purchasing vehicles. So this is what that series is for. It's just so we can look back a year, 2 years, 10 years from now, however long I end up doing this, and we can see where it all started as we build that High Ford Guy brand. And that's the goal. So I want to build the brand. I want to be able to interface with more people every day, help people get good deals on their vehicles, fair deals for everybody. I've said it many times over the years, and it still holds true to today. We are in the car business, we are a car salesman, and we are a retail establishment. We're not here to lose money on cars. We are here to make money. We're a for-profit business without a doubt. Now that doesn't mean that we have to make thousands and thousands of dollars every time on every deal, but the reality of it is that we do have to make money. That's how we get paid. That's how I put food on my table. That's how everybody that works here in the dealership puts food on their table. So yes, we're here to make money, but we want to be fair. So we want to have fair deals for everybody that work for not only us but the customers as well, and that's something I'll always fight for. But as we build this, we build the That High Ford Guy brand. That's more people I can deal with, more people that can have that experience of working with me, where I make it really simple. I'm not here to play games. I don't have patience for it. If you guys think you don't like playing the games at dealerships, trust me, we don't like playing the games with customers. We have to do it all day, every day, on trying to earn customers' business, and I just want to make it simpler all the way around and just be transparent. But sun's coming out, day's clearing up. I have this F-150, if you can see it behind me. It's over in customer parking. I need to get that moved. It needs some work done in service tomorrow, but we need to get that moved over to the service side so I can open up a spot there. Hopefully the sun keeps coming out and gets sunny, because I need to film those last couple of clips so I can finish that Bronco video. I need to refilm it, and I need that space there where that F-150 is to put the Bronco to shoot it, so we can go from there. So I'm really crossing fingers I can get that knocked out today, because I want to get that content out today or tomorrow. We are definitely behind the 8 ball on getting it, because I've been busy and the weather hasn't been good to try and shoot some outdoor stuff. Besides that, I have to track down where that Bronco went that we were using. I believe it is back over there in the wrong place, on a different line of cars. But that's the goal. That's the opener for today. We're gonna stuck into this and see what we can do. Hopefully we can make some deals today, finish some videos, and then come back tomorrow, start off Monday fresh, and see you guys back. What's happening, guys? End of the day, we were rolling out of here. Apologize, didn't shoot much throughout the day. Well, I did, but I didn't. So I did spend some time filming stuff for short form content, but I mostly spent the day kind of sitting on the couch doing follow-up. I like sitting on the couch there because it looks directly at the entrance to the dealership, so I can see if any customers come in while I do my follow-up at the same time. And I use my iPad Pro, the same thing I use to edit all these videos, in order to do all my follow-up. I like that way better because my actual desk doesn't face anywhere towards the entrance. I can't see if anybody comes in unless they actually walk in the dealership doors. So I can't see if anybody comes in and is walking around on the lot. And if you've seen my most recent short and my reel, I know you guys be sneaking around in that lot, and we see you. We know you're there. So I do that by sitting on the couch and looking out the window. But that's a wrap for today. Update. So repeat customer we talked about the other day, Ken, on the Bronco. He's coming in on Tuesday to test drive it and make a final decision on if he's gonna trade in his F-150 or not. I think he is. He's due for it. He usually trades his in every 3 to 4 years. Besides that, need to follow up tomorrow on a couple of things. I gotta follow up on a part for a Maverick customer. There's one more accessory that hasn't come in yet for him, and we need to see where it's at, what the status is, or if it's back ordered or whatever is going on with that. So you follow up on that tomorrow. Need to follow up on Coach Bryce's floor mats. He's got a bunch of floor mats that are on order, both for his expedition and for his girlfriend's Explorer. And then what else we have to do? Oh, I have to follow up on the Explorer that we sold yesterday that needs to get through UCI tomorrow. Need to get that over to them ASAP as soon as I get in tomorrow. So I'll be here at 9 as usual to get that rolling. And last but not least, I need to figure out what the status is on that 21 RAV4 hybrid that I took in on trade, to see if that has finished in UCI or is about to be finished in UCI, because I have a customer that wants to come and take a look at that. She's pretty interested in it and pretty serious about purchasing it. At first she didn't like the color because it's Lunar Rock, and she prefers more neutral colors, I guess, more like a black, white, silver, normal gray. But she did make some rounds around town today, I guess, to look at some other ones, and decided she does really like the Lunar Rock color. So we had to get that checked out for tomorrow and see when we can get her back in to test drive it and probably lock up a deal. She seemed super serious. She wanted to even go as far as putting a deposit on it to hold it for herself, but we'll get on it first thing tomorrow. She should be able to have first crack at taking a look at it when it comes out of the shop. And we'll see what we have from there. Now I am headed back over the mountain. I gotta pick Paisley up from my dad's house. She usually spends Sundays with him if I'm not off and wanting to do stuff with her like we did last week. So I'm gonna go pick her up. I haven't decided what we're gonna do yet. I don't know if we're gonna go home, figure out what she wants for dinner and just hang out at home, or if we're gonna go do some activities. Kind of leaning towards activities. I don't know. Part of me really wants to just go and get something to eat for dinner with her. We'll go sit at a park and enjoy it, or she can go play for a while before we go home. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. But I don't know exactly where there might be a good park in the Mililani area. But we'll see. I've got to go scoop her up and we'll figure it out from there. It is Sunday and I like to at least do some fun stuff with her on Sunday when I can. Fortunately, this weekend and next weekend I work on Sunday. But that's just how it goes. I was off the last 2 Sundays and got to spend time. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're rolling. I'm almost out of Kailua. Almost over to the freeway here. We're going to head over, pick Paisley up, and let's see how she is. Especially if she was good today at my dad's house, then we'll definitely get to go have some more fun tonight and do something. I will most likely shoot another video at some point, whether it's a recap at the house or a video about what we're doing to end out for today. I'll see you guys back for that. Man, it's such a nice day today. Sun's out, skies are blue. Wonder if this Bronco would be good for the beach. Screw it. Let's get the family and hit the beach. All loaded up, ready to hit the beach. Everybody ready to go?
Hit it, Dad.
Four-wheel drive automatic. Rear locker set. Let's go for it.